Hey folks, it's me, Michael Bach, your diversity dude, and it's time for another episode of Monday Morning Musings. And today I want to give a shout out to the Toronto International Film Festival. If you haven't heard, and I'll post a link to a couple articles down here, but TIFF for the first time this year offered a bit of a bursary program, if you will, to 200 critics and writers who were essentially not straight, white, able-bodied men in an effort to diversify the voice of critics. Now, I didn't know this, but apparently the vast majority of the most popular critics in the film and television industry are cisgendered white men. I had no idea, but apparently, like, to give you an example, on Rotten Tomatoes, it's 80% of the critics that write or have their reviews appear on Rotten Tomatoes are cisgendered white men. And what TIFF did this year was open the doors and deliberately went out and sought women writers. They sought people of color, racialized people. They sought LGBTQ peoples, and really opened the door by creating access. A lot of these people are freelance writers, so they can't necessarily afford to go to TIFF, which is a hugely expensive outing, not just on flight and hotel alone. And so TIFF created this program and encouraged the writers. And one of the writers rightly said, her name is Yolanda Machado, and she said, we're not a monolith. It's not like I can only review, or she can only review films and television with Latino or Latina characters. Like, if I was a writer, it's not like I could only review characters that are white, right? Like, we don't exist in that monolith. But what it does is it creates an open space, and it is being applauded by filmmakers, by other writers across the board. So hats off to TIFF. Great job. Really love what you're doing. This is the kind of advanced thinking that needs to happen, the kind of social reengineering, the kind of big picture activity that needs to happen to take us from kind of A to like M overnight, as opposed to trying to sit patiently and wait for the change to happen, because obviously that's not going to happen. So if I had a hat, I would tip it, but I don't. So let's pretend. Anyway, that's it for me. I hope you're having a fabulous week. Remember to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the link, which may be in the center of my face at this point, because I don't know. And I will see you all next week for another episode of Monday Morning Musings.